Welcome back, Nintendo collectors. Alex here with another video. Hope you're well, guys. It is, of course, competition time. How many of you did get it right? Well, 25 of you did, actually, which is pretty good. And the question was, which was the first game that Mario played as the antagonist? Or only game. I don't know of any other game that Mario played as a bad guy. And it was, of course, Donkey Kong Jr., which was my first Nintendo arcade game, actually, in my collection. So it's quite special to me, actually. It's one of the favourite games that I like playing the most in my collection, because I can get a good game out of it. Most games that I play, I can get about 150,000, so I get a good 30-40 minutes gameplay out of it. It's a really good game. A lot of people knock it. I really like it. I actually prefer it over Donkey Kong. But I never forget when I went to pick it up, because a guy, Scott, I'll never forget it. I can't remember where he lived, up in the north of England somewhere. He had Donkey Kong there and Junior there at the same time. Both were for sale. And I only had enough money for one of them. And when I saw Donkey Kong there, I thought, oh God, you know, I actually want Donkey Kong more than I want Junior. But then I just suddenly realised that Donkey Kong Junior is actually a much rarer game. So I thought, okay, well, let's get Junior, just hoping in the future that Donkey Kong will turn up. It'd be a lot more. It's a lot more common, so there's more chances of it turning up. And I was right, because Donkey Kong's are much more desirable. There's a lot more of them about. They made more of them, and sure enough, one did turn up, and I was managed to purchase it. So now I am the proud owner of two Donkey Kong machines, Donkey Kong Jr. and the first Donkey Kong, which is absolutely awesome, because I love both games. I actually used to have our own Donkey Kong 3 as well. But that's another thing. But anyway, back to the competition. Let's have a swig of the old beer first. I've got the old Newcastle Brown Ale, so cheers, guys. So 25, you got the right answer. I've got you all here, written all your names down, and I cut all your names out on a piece of paper. So what I'm going to do is just read your names out, fold you up, and put you all in a little bowl together. I hope you all get on well together, because you're all going to go in the bowl together, okay? And I'm going to mix you all around. Hope you don't mind being mixed around with fellow YouTubers and whatnot, whoever you are. So first up is Andrew Anderson. Andrew, you're well done. Thanks for supporting the channel. You know, without you guys, a lot of the time I find it hard to get the motivation together to do a video. But when someone comments or likes the video, it just kind of gives you that, you know, get up and go, which is what you need. If you want to watch the channel, if you want to tune into this stuff, you're in the bowl, mate. You're not in the hat. I ain't got enough money for a hat, sorry. Don't wear hats. You're in the bowl. Yoki Online, he's a Japanese follower, collector. I think we got in contact on John's Arcade. Nice chap. You're in the bowl, mate. You're in the bowl. Sound Weapon. Unusual name. Thanks for following. Thanks for your support. You're in there, fella. Tim Millard. Or Tim Millard? Tim Millard? Yeah, it's Tim Millard. Well done. Thanks for following the channel. Trifles Rich, he's got a good YouTube channel and has been following me. Always comments. Thanks, Rich, for all your support. It's appreciated. David Otto. Lovely chap. He runs the revival events. Always have to deal with David if I'm taking my cabs there. He's one of the organisers at Revival. David, thanks for following the channel. Thanks for your support, mate. Tony Cruz, who's on the other side of the world. He's probably asleep right now. Tony, wake up. You're in the hat. Well done. He's in Tasmania. I hope you don't win, Tony. I really don't, because it cost me a fucking fortune sending these bloody parcels. I bet you win the bloody Snes as well. Anyway, you're in the hat. Well done. Thanks for your support. Lee Critchley. Well done, Lee. Thanks for your support. We've got Ryan Ricardo. Thanks, Ryan. Always comments. Thank you, Ryan. I think he's in the States. All over the world these names are coming from. Unbelievable. And Tony's probably the furthest, Tasmania. I mean, that's right at the bottom of the earth, isn't it? Gruss Newton. Gruss, recent YouTuber that I've been watching. Excellent video channel he's got. Thanks for supporting Gruss. Chris Schofield. He's been long time support of my channel. Thanks, Chris. Really appreciate all your comments, all your support. Well done, mate. Misha. Thank you, Misha, for your support. You're in the hat. Daniel Copeland. Thank you for your support. You're in the hat. 8-bit DNA. Thank you. Good luck. You're in the hat, in the bowl. Rudy Enderson. Sorry if I get your names wrong, guys. I'm not good with names. Lewis Tremaine. I'm nearly there. Lewis Tremaine. Stefan Olsen. Sounds like a good Swedish name or Norwegian name. Thank you very much. Thanks for your support, mate. Really appreciate it. Stuart Gray or Stay Gray. STE Gray. He's a UK backer. I thought STA stand for Saint. Anyway, mate, you're in the hat. Thanks for your support. If you don't get along, too bad. You're getting all mixed up together, right? So you're going to have to get along. Mike Martin. Well done, fella. James Busby, who's a mate of Tooties, I believe. Oh, I'll just let the cat in a minute. Oh. We've got Joe Underwater Level. Well done, you're in the hat. We've got Tootie UK. Well done, Tootie. Stuart. Long time, actually. You know, Stuart's been the longest supporter of the channel. Well done, mate. Hope you win. Jonathan Hart, another long-time supporter. Always comments. Jonathan, I hope you win, mate. Good luck. Oh, can't fold you up, though. There you go. You folded up. You're in with Tootie. Paul Gerard. Well done, Paul. Thanks for your support. You're in there. And last of all, Jag 555, well done. As I say again, guys, you know, I really appreciate all your comments. It gives them motivation to get up and do another video. So I'm just going to mix you all up in here, okay? You're all in there together. So let's pick a prize first. Which one should we do first? Now, I forgot to mention that, you know, the Mario Kart Game Boy Advance, okay? I thought it was a little bit measly, so I'm going to throw in something else with that. I'm going to throw in a lovely light blue DS Lite. It's in fantastic condition. There's no scratches on the screen there. It's in lovely condition. It doesn't come with a charger. You'll have to get your own charger. But it plays Game Boy Advance games and it plays DS games. So it's a fantastic little bit kit. Oh, it's a little bit old, but I really love it. I've actually got a few of these, all different colours, and they look great all lined up in a row. So let's pull a name out for this prize here, which is prize number 1 or whatever. So let's have a little mix round. You're all getting on very well together in that bowl. Okay, until I start pulling the names out, and then you start arguing, aren't you? We got one. We got one. We've got Daniel Copeland. Well done, Daniel. You are the winner of the DS Lite. Well done. Now, I won't email you. You'll watch this video and obviously then email me, okay? Because I don't want to ruin it for you. Okay? Next up, prize Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS. Okay, let's do that. Let's have a little mix up. This is fun. Here we go. We have Yoki Online. That means I've got to send it to Japan. Well done, well done. Yeah, well done. Sorry, postage on that one. Yeah, well done, fella. Yeah, well done. Next up is the Super Nintendo fake Snes Junior. Who's going to win this? Please be local. Little mix around, little mix around. Who we got? Got someone here. We have Sound Weapon. Well done, Sound Weapon. Where do you live, mate? Do you live just down the road? Well done. Excellent. If not, you have to come and get it. Right, thanks very much, guys. Thanks for all your support. I love doing that. Let's do that again at 1200 subscriber. Okay, let's give some more stuff away. So keep watching, keep liking the old videos. Keeps me motivated. So now let's have a look and see what I've been up to for the last 2 weeks. I've had a little rearrange of my Amiibos. And well, I can't remember the last pickup video I've done because I've got loads of Snes games to show you. But first of all, let's have a look at the Amiibo setup that I've done. So here we are, guys. This is my new Amiibo setup. I think it looks fantastic. These are the only figures really I collect in my games room. And I bought these perspex shelving that you'd probably normally see in a shop. They normally display sort of makeup, cakes or watches or whatnot, you know. And they're great because you don't really notice them because they're clear, obviously, and they elevate the back row of the Amiibo so you can see all of them. I mean, the only thing I haven't designed it worked it out very well. These marquees drop a little bit too low, but you know what? I think they stop a bit of the dust falling on them, which is not a bad idea because dusting all these is a bit of a job. But anyway, I'm really pleased with it. I think I've got enough room to fit another 4 on there, which is what I need to complete the Super Smash Brothers lineup. And that's basically where I'm going to stop the Amiibo. Because you could go on forever otherwise. But I'll just pan across so you can see all of them. Mr. Game & Watch there. Zero Suit Samus. Dr. Mario, favourite with a lot of people. Rob the Robot and Duck Hunt. Lucas. Oh, what's this imposter here? This is actually a fig. I used to collect Citadel miniatures when I was a kid, so I used to play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid, you know. I used to collect these. Actually, this is a really early Rtype. So before Games Workshop Citadel Miniatures, there was a company called Rtype, and they featured a lot in Citadel Miniatures catalogues. I've actually got a whole box of these upstairs, all from the original Citadel Miniatures catalogue. And I'll never get rid of them because it's something I used to collect as a kid. I used to have them on a shelf like this, like how I'm displaying my Amiibo. So, you know, I've never grown up, guys, have I? But it's really cool. We're never going to get rid of him. And I actually hand painted that when I was a kid, which is really cool. And that's Cyclops out of the film Sinbad and the Seventh Voyage. So one of my favourite films by Ray Harryhausen. But anyway, back to the Amiibo. Yeah, I think they just look so cool, you know. I mean, each and every one of them are just so well designed, they're so well detailed. And if you're a Nintendo collector, you know, you've got to have a few of these in your collection, I think. And this is one way of displaying them. Just get these shelves, they cost about £5 each, not too bad. You know, you don't have to go all out for a shelf like I did here with this person. You just get a normal glass shelf or a wooden shelf. But I just thought it'd be nice to do something a little bit different. So I bought this purpose-made red perspex shelf, which cost me about 50 quid. So all in all, it's cost me about 60, 70 quid to get this displayed like this. But you know, you could pay that for a cabinet, couldn't you? And that's it, guys. That is my Super Smash Brothers Amiibo collection. I'm only collecting the Super Smash Brothers lineup, so it's just going to stop there. Just thought I'd show you that little update on all of them. Pretty cool, huh? Right, guys, now I've got some lovely box Super Nintendo games here to show you. So it must have been quite a while since I last did a pickups video with you, because I've got 10 games here, all beautiful, all immaculate, in fantastic condition, and some of these I've never even heard of, never even played. So I'm really excited about getting to play some of these games. And I've just got to say thank you to John, the guy I did a deal with. Every single game, John, that's turned up here has been absolutely fantastic, in immaculate condition, and I'm really, really pleased. They look great in the collection. So, John, thanks for giving me the opportunity to buy these games. They look really cool. Also, Dave, Retro Dave Nintendo, did a little trade deal with Dave, and I'll show you those first, actually. and he got something in return, his end. I'll let him show you that, what he's got. But what I got with the trade deal with Dave was Street Fighter 2. Now this game sold to Super Nintendo for me back in the day. I've still got my PAL Super Nintendo up there from back in the day, the Street Fighter version. You know, I had to get this version because I remember the box art. I have already got the Japanese box art, but it's pretty naff, isn't it? I don't know, I wouldn't normally say that about Super Famicom games, but look at the box art on that, guys. It's just not having it, is it? It's out of proportion. It just doesn't look right, which is a shame because I know Street Fighter's a fantastic game, but this, it's dynamic, isn't it? It just pops out. Blanca's in his move, you know, he's charging. It just looks fantastic. So I had to get this. It's in great condition. I guess about 8 out of 10. It's got a few dings in it, bit of corner wear. But you know what? It's going to get played quite a lot. Love this game. Don't we all love Street Fighter? So, Dave, thanks for that, mate. Really, really pleased with that. Next up is Joe and Mac. Now, this came out in the arcade, and I don't remember it at all. It also came out on Amiga. I can't remember the name Joe and Mac, but I don't remember playing the game at all. It's got some lovely box art there, big bold colours there, which actually matches the game sprites. The big and bold. It's kind of like a side-scrolling platformer, but it's got a lot of sense of humour, I've told. So really looking forward to playing this. And I just love the box art on that because it really stands out in the collection. You know, the font there, kind of that pink, luminous pink colour. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this. It's free in the series. I think the third one came out in Japan only, but I'll have to get all three now. I've got this one. You know what collectors are like, you've got to get them all. So Dave, I'm chuffed with that, mate. Can't wait to play that. Really, really cool. And so before I get onto John's games, I've picked up this on eBay. I just took a gamble on this one. I haven't heard of it before. I hadn't read any reviews, hadn't seen any YouTube clips on it. I just thought it was in nice condition. It looked a little bit unusual, and I have played a little bit. It plays okay. It's kind of like a take on Sonic. You get on your skateboard, you go a lot faster, and there's lots of twists and turns, like corkscrews in it, a bit like Sonic, you know. It's okay, but you know what? I hate Sonic. I'm not a Sonic fan at all. I absolutely hated it. You know, my brother had Sonic and I had Mario and Street Fighter, and you know the old console wars. You know, it stayed with me, I'm afraid. I just can't get on with Sonic at all. So I probably won't like this game, but it is a nice game to have in the collection. It's very 90s with the dinosaurs, the skateboard, you know, and the music's very 90s as well. It's very kind of hip hop. But yeah, it's nice to have in the collection, isn't it? You know, if you're a collector of Super Nintendo games, it's just another nice addition if it's in good condition like that. So I'll give it another go. Right, now we're going to get onto all the games that I've got off John. And let's start with this one. It's already in the jewel case. Flashback. Do you know what? I can't remember whether I played this or not. Obviously, I've seen loads of screenshots and people playing this. I can't remember whether I played it. I might have played it a little bit on my brother's Mega Drive back in the day. I definitely didn't have it on the Super Nintendo. It's got completely different box art on the American version. Flashback, yeah. I don't know if it was called something else in the UK, was it? No, it was called Flashback. I'm thinking of Out of This World. But very cinematic. It was very unusual for its time. Had very cinematic kind of cutscenes and stuff like that. Yeah, a bit of ahead of its time actually back in the day. It's in lovely condition. Great to have that in my collection. Right, now the next lot of games are a bit of an oddity really. Let's start with this one. This is another, I know I said we weren't going to get any more sealed games, but John's offered this. Nice little deal, John, and it's sealed. I had to pick up. I will be opening this though. Maybe in the next video I'm going to open it up and we'll play it. Because I am intrigued to find out how this plays. Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. I'm pretty sure Porky Pig was out of Bugs Bunny, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. So yeah, I want to play this. I am actually going to open this one up. But it's a sealed game. And again, it's lovely to have that in the Super Nintendo collection. Interested to see what that plays like. Oh, this is probably one of my favourite games that I've picked up because I've heard a lot of good things about this. My mate Roger collects Neo Geo games, and he tells me this is an excellent Neo Geo arcade game. And it ain't a bad port either. It's Super Baseball 2020. Now, I love sports games as long as they've got an arcade feel about them. I don't like sports sims, but I like, you know, Turf Masters, and what are the other ones? You know, the Mario Golf's kind of very arcadey, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's got to be a racer like Outrun. I enjoy that, but I don't like games like Forza because it gets too technical. I haven't got the time there to start tweaking the suspension and all that rubbish. I just want to get out there and drive, you know? So these are the sort of games I like. This is baseball with robots in the future. It's supposed to be a really good game. Can't wait to play. And look at the condition of that, guys. It's immaculate. Absolutely immaculate. I'm going to read up. I'm going to play this. I can't wait to play this. Absolutely beautiful. So chuffed with this, John. I really am. Fantastic game. There's not much artwork in the manual, so I won't get that out, but oh, this is so cool. So nice to have that. Another arcade game. Lots of arcade games getting ported to the Super Nintendo. Of course, you know, this was the time when consoles had finally caught up the arcade power-wise, graphically-wise. And this is when people started coming out of the arcades. People like me in their 20s, early 20s, sat at home and played the games. You can now. You can play them all on the Super Nintendo or, you know, the Neo Geo, yes, if you could afford one. This is another game, Primal Rage. I do remember this in the arcade. It plays a little bit, it has that same feel as sort of Mortal Kombat. It's got those kind of digitalised, what do you call them? The characters are kind of digitalised, but I can't remember what it is now, what you say. But it really is really cool. So it's quite gory. It's a bit like Mortal Kombat. It's got the same feel, same kind of sound, same kind of graphics. And I don't remember it in the arcade, to be honest with you, but I've played this and it does play really well. So I'm looking forward to when my mates come around, we can do 2-player on this. Let's have a look at the instruction manual inside. Again, it's got some lovely artwork in here. Or is it art? It's kind of just like digitalised characters. Superimposed is the word I'm looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Superimposed, digitally superimposed graphics. Okay, a bit like that kind of early stop animation that Ray Harryhausen was doing, you know? That kind of thing. It's very cool. Very atmospheric. You really feel like you're in the jungle, fighting away. Absolutely love that. Don't think it's as good as Mortal Kombat, but still, a lovely game in fantastic condition. Chuffed to get that. Again, it's one of these games you've got to have your mate round to play 2-player on this. You get the most fun out of it. I think just sitting here on your own, going through the characters is not so much fun, but 2-player, you know, would be quite good fun actually. So yeah, that's another game. Really pleased with that. Next up, I remember this, and I remember this not getting great reviews in Super Play, but again now, it's a game now that I can actually probably get into. It's a little bit more methodical in the way that you think about the way you go about fighting. It's not like full-on Street Fighter, very quick, very smooth. It's a lot more methodical. You've got to think about what you're doing. It's a bit like, you remember Barry McGuigan's boxing on the Sinclair Spectrum? I imagine this game to be a little bit like that. You know, but I'm looking forward to this. I used to love karate. I've done karate all through my life, and you know, anything to do with karate, I'm willing to give a go. Again, this box is in immaculate condition. Look at that, guys. Fantastic condition. Let's have a look at the manual inside, shall we? I haven't played this yet. I'm looking forward to playing this. The best of the best, Championship Karate. Didn't even tell you what it was called, did I? No, it's just screenshots inside. All screenshots, no artwork or anything. That's cool. So yeah, another lovely immaculate game to get in the collection. I love it when they turn up like this. You know, they just look great, don't they, when they're in that good condition on the shelf with all the rest in their jewel cases. Really, really pleased with that. So next up, the last game out of the lot is Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. This has got very good reviews. I love Formula One. Nigel Mansell was a little bit before my time. I got into Damon Hill. You know, I remember staying up all night to watch Damon Hill win it in Australia back in '92, was it? 91, 92? Well, no, it was later than that. It must have been 94, 95. I think this must have been a lot earlier. But yeah, I do like Formula One. I love Nigel Mansell as well. And this has had great reviews, actually. I've just heard that the sound of the revving of the engine does get you after a while. But other than that, the game's supposed to be really, really good. And I do like Formula One games. So, really chuffed to get this into the collection. So, John, thank you so much. Those games are really interesting and in fantastic condition. I'm really, really pleased. So, that's it, guys. That is all of my pickups. Quite a lot there. I've got more coming. So, there'll be more in next week's video. But for now, I just want to go. Let's play. We've got to play a game before I go out. I've been playing a lot of this Rtype, Super Rtype. It's got a lot of lag. Gets a lot of criticism for its lag. It does lag quite a lot, but the actual game is really good, and the sound to the game is even better. So let's do a few levels of Super Rtype, and I'll see you next week, guys. Take care, and thanks for watching. Well, this game gets a lot of stick for its slowdown. It does seize up quite a lot when there's loads going on, but the sound, the actual gameplay is really cool. So let's just take you through. I'll try and get to the third level. If not, it'll be the first two levels, okay, guys? Level 1 and 2. If I can get to 3, all the better. I'm doing this on easy. It's novice, easy, normal, and hard, okay? Music to the first level is just so good. I love this tune, man. It's so kick-ass. Bass. Oh no! Come on now! Do it all again! Final boss. Love the music to it. Charge that weapon up, he's out. It is a cool game. Apart from the lag, if it didn't have so much lag in it, this game would be up there. 10 out of 10 without a doubt. It's really cool. I love it. Guys, this one's quite hard actually. I'm quite sussed this one out. I think I've got the wrong weapon. Last attempt, because it just takes up so much time, guys. I really want to get past this level, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. That's it, man. I don't know if I can do this again. Oh, I've got to level 3 before. I'm just not going to do it now anyway. game, guys. Stick at it. Get to level 3 is really, really cool. There's about 6 levels to the game. Absolutely awesome. I love it.